So my whole idea was to do graduation, complete my graduation from Delhi University, and also do theatre extensively for 3 years while I was doing my graduation, and go for the entrance exam, get into National School of Drama. It never occurred that I will not be selected.
You shouldn't laugh, but it's और ये है रियल स्ट्रगल्स ऑफ एक्टर्स. किसको पता नहीं ना, देखते कि स्ट्रगल होता है सेट पे कभी नहीं. द रियल स्ट्रगल ऑफ मनोज बाजपेयी, हाउ टू से नो टू गुड फ्रेंड्स. वेरी गुड. बट गजराज हैज मेंशन मनोज 5 टाइम्स इन द इंटरव्यू. और मनोज ने एक बार भी मेंशन नहीं किया मैंने इंट्रोड्यूस किया गजराज राव जी का नाम. लेट्स फॉर द रिकॉर्ड, लेट द रिकॉर्ड शो मिलो.
अभी तो किया,
अभी 2 more times left. 2 more times left.
अभी रिवर्स तारीफ है. He's not paying attention, he's not doing it, but he does his own thing. It was just amazing for a guy like Manoj, who's done, actually comes from the lowest form of street theatre,
right,
all the way to this, 30 यहाँ पे 32 लोग हैं, 4 माइनर्स, 5 बॉडीगार्ड्स, 2 मैनेजर, जी स्टूडियो से 10 लोग, एक हेयर एंड मेकअप, ड्राइवर तो सर की मर्जी पे डिपेंड हो जाता है कौन सी गाड़ी में बैठ जाऊं ना. 5 cars are downstairs, 7 drivers.
Don't believe him.
ऐसा मत बोलो पॉडकास्ट पे, because some struggling actor will think Manoj will let me come and stay in his.
No. No. I have a family, man.
You're a family man. Okay. Yes, Cyrus says, और पेश करते हैं one of the greats of our time, living legend. Actually, one of my favorites, because he's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. और मेरे ख्याल से we go back 20 years almost.
25 years.
मत बताओ ना, 15 बोल.
बेटा भी 20 साल का हो गया, अब कितना छुपा हो गया.
20 साल बाद. One of the great Hindi films of all time. And I remember him, breath of fresh air. Who doesn't know Manoj Bajpayee? Satya was such an iconic film. And Bhiku Matre, I mean, everyone played the character, I remember in college time, we also take the name, sorry, but Daru ke time. And Daru is very bad. Don't drink and act like some Bollywood actors. Not Manoj. बाकी जो 1-2 नाम है, we won't mention it.
पहले की बात है.
पहले की बात है. जमाना गया है.
हाँ, अभी अक्षय कुमार का टाइम है.
अक्षय कुमार के टाइम है. 4 बजे
उठ
के 5 बजे
6 बजे स्टोरी नरेशन. सोचो जो प्रोड्यूसर डायरेक्टर आते होंगे 6 बजे, उनकी क्या हालत होती होगी.
इट्स कॉल्ड पैशन सर.
सर आपके साथ कभी हुआ है कि यू हैड टू मीट अक्षय कुमार वेरी अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग और समथिंग?
नो, बट अगर वो होगा भी तो मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं, क्योंकि मैं 4:30 बजे उठता हूँ.
ओह रियली?
सर आप दूसरा नौकरी भी करते हैं? ये क्या है? वाओ, 4:30 बजे क्यों?
हाँ, मतलब जल्दी सोता हूँ, जल्दी नींद खुल जाती है, आँख खुल जाती है.
सर इतनी सक्सेस के बाद भी अभी तो पार्टी शार्टी के लिए जाएगा. आई थॉट एटलीस्ट हल्का सा देयर बी अ चेंज इन द.
साइरस, हम लोग एक दूसरे को 25 साल से जानते हैं.
ऑफ कैमरा बताया कि
we are done. Party is done, bro.
सही है. मेरा भी पैकअप हो गया. सोशल पैकअप तो हो गया.
सोशल पैकअप हो गया.
इनफैक्ट आई कांट बेयर द आइडिया कि किसी को मिलना रात को, शाम को.
अभी जब मैं बात कर रहा हूँ तो सुधीर मिश्रा का मुझे मैसेज आया था कि उनकी फिल्म आ रही है अफवाह, तो रात को 10 बजे उनका स्क्रीनिंग है. और मुझे समझ नहीं आया कि मैं मना कैसे करूं.
मना नहीं, बहाना क्या है? बहाना चाहिए इसमें.
10 बजे रात को, जो कि खत्म होगा रात को 1
बजे. और 10 बजे तो टाइम पे नहीं होता है कभी. 10:30 10:45 पकड़ो. हाँ,
मैं ऊपर वाले से दुआ कर रहा हूँ कि हे भगवान, मेरी शूटिंग बहुत ज़्यादा डिले हो, इतना ज़्यादा डिले हो जाए कि मैं 11:30, हाँ मतलब 11:30 तक हो जाए, ताकि मैं तो मीरा रोड से आ रहा हूँ तो मैं गाड़ी में सो जाऊँगा कुछ देर के लिए. लेकिन 10 बजे जाने का मतलब है कि 10:30 दे विल स्टार्ट.
करेक्ट.
एट द अर्ली,
कम से कम.
एंड देन वो खत्म होगी वो 1 बजे, 1 से 1:30 बजे. उसके बाद लोगों से मिलना, बातचीत करना,
ऑफ कोर्स सोशलाइजेशन एक चीज है.
सो नॉट बिफोर 2:30 आई विल बी स्लीपिंग. दैट्स हेल.
और ये है रियल स्ट्रगल्स ऑफ एक्टर्स. किसको पता नहीं ना, देखते कि स्ट्रगल होता है सेट पे कभी नहीं. द रियल स्ट्रगल ऑफ मनोज बाजपेयी, हाउ टू से नो टू गुड फ्रेंड्स. और एक गुड फ्रेंड. बट लेट अस टॉक मोर अबाउट मनोज बाजपेयी हिमसेल्फ, बिकॉज़ अब लेट्स स्टार्ट विद बंदा. कोर्टरूम ड्रामा.
हाँ, काफ़ी कमाल है, क्योंकि ZEE5 पे हो रही है. ये एक कहानी है. एक सही बंदा है, मतलब PC सोलंकी नाम है, और वो जोधपुर के हैं. वेरी ऑर्डिनरी गाय. He fought many cases.
ये सच में,
सच में,
रियल मैन,
रियल मैन।
विक्रम सोलंकी played for England cricket.
हाँ, विक्रम
सोलंकी तो मैं पहचान है। हाँ।
ये सोलंकी बैट नहीं पकड़ते।
What does that mean?
I don't mean.
तो आपने कहा कि सोशल पैकअप हो गया तो मैं पूछता हूँ कि बल्ला नहीं घुमाता आजकल।
ये स्पिन घुमाते हैं सिर्फ।
स्पिन।
हाँ,
दूसरा
नो बट जब आप उनसे मिलेंगे तो वेरी अनअज्यूमिंग काइंड ऑफ अ गाय। वो आदमी लगेगा नहीं कि इस आदमी ने इतने सारे बड़े बड़े केसेस जीते हैं। पॉक्सो जो है, पॉक्सो जो एक्ट आया था, और पॉक्सो प्रिवेंशन ऑफ चिल्ड्रन सिक्योरिटी समथिंग, वो है पूरा जो निर्भया कांड के बाद हुआ था, ये एक्ट आया था। बहुत ही ज़्यादा सख्त है, बहुत ही स्ट्रिक्ट रूल है।
सर ये बड़े बड़े हिंदी शब्द से कम कुछ पता भी नहीं।
नहीं,
सख्त क्या होता है?
सख्त मतलब कि
बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट,
वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट, वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट।
You didn't know, man.
I did suck.
Unbelievable.
Everyone knows suck,
अध्यापक कौन से एंगल से है?
अब साउथ बॉम्बे के लोग नहीं जानते।
करेक्ट।
साउथ बॉम्बे इज different
racism.
Yeah.
Geography racism.
It's a different island altogether.
You've not heard the phrase
पढ़ाई में क्या चलता है आजकल?
You've not heard "suck londa" nowadays? That's a phrase. It's a phrase. That's ongoing.
बस हो गया। मिस्टर सोलंकी का सीरियस जो प्रेजेंटेशन है।
सोलंकी साहब ने कमाल है, वो अपने आप में बहुत ही हिलेरियस आदमी हैं। आप उनसे मिलेंगे तो ये वो सही हैं इसमें, रियल जो है। और उनके नज़र से जो हम बाकी जो अलग अलग घटनाएं घटी थी और जितने इंसिडेंट हुए थे, जो क्राइम अगेंस्ट चिल्ड्रन हुआ था, वो अलग अलग घटनाओं को लेकर के हमने एक कहानी बनाई है। बट सोलंकी साहब इज़ द रियल वन।
तो ये मिक्स और मैच हो गया,
मिक्स एंड मैच। हाँ,
बट ऑल सब असली है
और बाकी हाँ सारे अलग अलग
रियल है, उसको
मिला करके हमने बनाया है।
nice,
तो काफ़ी सारे इंसिडेंट। तो इसमें एक 16 साल की लड़की, जो एक्चुअली वो जो एक्ट्रेस है वो 16 साल की है, एंड शी इज़ माइंड ब्लोइंग। शी इज़ बेटर दैन एनी एक्टर इन दिस फिल्म। उस लड़की ने जिस तरह से प्ले किया है उस पूरे कैरेक्टर, विक्टिम, हाँ, शी इज़ द विक्टिम। हम लोगों को परेशानी हो रही थी, बहुत सारे डायलॉग्स ऐसे हैं, बिकॉज जब क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग होती है इस तरह के केसेस में, वो क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग किसी भी हद तक जा सकती है।
राइट।
मेरे ख्याल से मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि बहुत कम फिल्में बनी हैं हमारे हिंदुस्तान में जो इतने रियलिस्टिकली कोर्ट के प्रोसीडिंग्स को दिखाया है उन्होंने। हाँ,
बट वी नो कि आई डोंट गिव अवे द स्टोरी यार, बट विक्टिम तो एक 16 साल की लड़की है। आप ऑब्वियसली वकील है, डिफेंडिंग, ट्राइंग टू गेट एट द परपेट्रेटर,
राइट,
एंड वी डोंट नो द परपेट्रेटर इज टिल द एंड, या वो जो है वो है, एंड इट्स अ कोर्ट रूम ड्रामा।
इट्स अ कोर्ट रूम ड्रामा। जो परपेट्रेटर है वो तो सामने आपको दिखेगा भी, उस कोर्ट रूम में भी प्रेजेंट रहता है वो। मेनली ये पूरा किस तरीके से एक बहुत ही ऑर्डिनरी सा वकील जिसको ये केस मिलता है, और केस मिलता है सारे बड़े बड़े दिग्गजों के खिलाफ, जो वो आर्गुमेंट भी जो करता है वो ऐसे ऐसे दिग्गज लोग हैं जो कि देश के जाने माने बड़े लॉयर्स हैं, जिनकी पर डे पर हियरिंग की फीस होती है 30 लाख, 40 लाख, 50 लाख।
अपना पॉडकास्ट का जैसा। I take 30 lakhs, ladies and gentlemen, just to sit here. 5 मिनट के बाद I take 30 lakhs more. नहीं, कहने में क्या हर्ज है?
तो इस तरह की कहानी है, और इस तरह की कहानी हमारे सोसाइटी में इन दिस कंट्री हैपनिंग, एंड देयर आर मेनी हीरोज लाइक दैट हु आर, मतलब
अनसंग हीरोज
हैं जो कि मतलब वो केप नहीं लगाते हैं लेकिन वो हैं सुपर हीरोज।
सोलंकी सर इन्वॉल्व था इसमें?
सोलंकी हैज फॉट मेनी केसेस लाइक दिस, और इस वाले केस में
शूटिंग में वो इन्वॉल्व था, क्रिएटिव में।
सो सोलंकी सर इज वेरी हिलेरियस, सो वी टोल्ड हिम नॉट
द रियल सोलंकी,
हाँ, रियल सोलंकी सर। सो वी टोल्ड हिम स्पेसिफिकली that you will not be coming on the set because there are many enemies of yours here, and we don't want anyone to know that this film is is featuring you as the character. बट सोलंकी साहब को इतना एक्साइटमेंट रहता था कि सोलंकी साहब जूनियर आर्टिस्ट के बीच में भी जाके खड़े होकर के वो उधर से देखते रहते थे, और हमारी नज़र मिलती थी तो वो दूर से हाथ दिखा के
सुपर्ब।
बट सोलंकी साहब
अपने बारे में कुछ टिप्स ऐसा आपको दे दिया बीच में कि सर मैं ऐसा करता, मैं वैसा करता? नहीं,
सोलंकी साहब को डायरेक्टर ने मना किया था कि आप
साउंड्स लाइक मी ना, ये पब्लिक न्यूसेंस है सेट पे।
मनोज जी से ये सब बातें नहीं करेंगे, उनको जो तैयारी करनी कर चुके हैं, सारी रिसर्च हमने दे दिया था उनको, वो सब कुछ जानते हैं, बस उनको करने दीजिएगा। बट सोलंकी साहब वाज वेरी स्वीट। फिर वो लेके गए थे अपने घर पे, हमें घर पे, तो उन्होंने इंतज़ाम किया था हमारे वेलकम का। तो मैं जैसे ही घुसा, अचानक से करीब 2 टोकरी, टोकरी समझते हो?
चोकरी,
टोकरी
टोकरीज are
बास्केट,
yeah.
है ना?
ब्लडी बास्केट, व्हाट्स योर लैंग्वेज हियर?
अभी सारे से पूछना पड़ता है ये शब्द
सर, अभी
ये वर्ड आता
लगता
है
है कि
तो
मनोज थिंक्स आई एम 5 years old now. I mean, notice how the conversation has changed.
Did you say sir said
बेटा
shove
तेरे को मालूम
first
है?
and then cut it into two word?
नहीं नहीं, उसका टोन में मतलब होता है ना, टोन सुनो, टोन
डिफरेंट आइलैंड से लोग आते हैं तो करना पड़ता है।
इट्स कम्युनिकेटिंग स्किल्स।
तो अचानक दो बास्केट जो है ना ऊपर से गुलाब के फूल जो है लोगों ने डाले। आई वॉज रियली हर्ट। तो 2 बास्केट भर के किसी ने गुलाब के फूल डाले। फॉर अ सेकेंड आई नो देयर वाज कंप्लीटली अ blackout for me because it came from top. 2 full basket of roses came. I can't forget. So सोलंकी साहब का जो है वो स्वागत भी जो है काफी जो है डेंजरस होता है।
Is he still practicing as a lawyer?
Oh yes, still.
Oh wow.
That's why they didn't want him on the set ना, because उसका जो enemies है they'll identify him more.
या लोगों को ये पता चल जाए कि इनके बारे में कुछ बन रहा है। हम नहीं चाहते थे कि इस तरह की एक्साइटमेंट, इस तरह की इंक्विजिटिवनेस लोगों के अंदर में शुरू हो जाए।
और इसमें दूसरी बात भी है कि कॉमन मैन फाइटिंग बिग एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन एंड ऑल दैट डजंट वर्क इफ ही इज नो लॉन्गर कॉमन मैन।
ही इज नो लॉन्गर।
जैसा वो पॉपुलर बन जाते हैं, दिस शो बिकम्स अ बिग हिट, देन एवरीबॉडी नोज हु ही इज, तो वो कॉमन मैन नहीं होता फिर उसके
नहीं।
बाद।
तो मुझे तो हम लोगों को ये शक है कि सोलंकी साहब जो है फिल्म का पोस्टर एक अलग से बनवाएंगे।
गुलाब का शॉट्स बीच में,
अपना फोटो डाल के बंदा।
Anyway, so Banda is the film. Check it out. But we want to quickly get as much about Manoj Bajpayee's life as we can. Just before we go all the way back, I want to quickly talk about the fact that OTT ka king, and that's the dialogue from Bhiku Matre as well.
Yes.
OTT ka king kaun? The one and only.
Manoj Bajpayee. Family Man.
Unbelievable run, yeah.
Excellent.
Dial 123.
Yeah.
Family Man.
Oh man.
With Raj DK.
Yes,
Right.
Raj DK.
Our other
Yes.
favorites.
गुलमोहर came this year.
जी हाँ।
गुलमोहर जरूर देखना।
हाँ।
Please watch it with your wife.
और वो Rotterdam Festival वाली
Joram with Z only. The thing is कि when we show our films outside
जी।
and we say that इसका collection जो है US में इतने करोड़ हुए, यूरोप में इतने करोड़ हुए, but the truth is the people who are watching it is from Indian diaspora.
Correct.
Or Pakistan.
हाँ.
Okay. But here when we were showing it in this hugely prestigious film festival, Joram, the 5 shows were packed. People were sitting on the stairs.
Non-Indians.
Non-Indians completely. You know.
Wow, that's beautiful. What a lovely thing.
Yeah.
Place where no Indians are there.
Yeah. no Indians are there actually. There are very few. तो जो है भी वो ज़्यादातर वो इस तरह के फेस्टिवल्स में आते नहीं हैं, उनके लिए कमर्शियल फिल्म है, मेनस्ट्रीम।
ये ग्रेट प्रेज है एक्चुअली, ऑल सेड एंड डन। आई थिंक जब आर्ट कैन गो बियॉन्ड द बैरियर ऑफ ज्योग्राफी और वेयरएवर इट्स फ्रॉम,
दैट इज आई जस्ट लव्ड बीइंग देयर ओनली फॉर दैट फैक्ट कि यार you are creating a new audience for yourself through your films, the kind of films that has no takers in our country. But it always travels from now. It is traveling from that side to our country with the kind of praise and the appreciation it got in Rotterdam or other festivals. Now that those praises are it's reverse. It's completely reverse.
अपना पॉडकास्ट का जैसा है ना,
correct.
वेरी पॉपुलर जापान, वेस्टर्न जर्मनी डजंट एग्जिस्ट एनीमोर, निकारागुआ, वो आइलैंड का नाम क्या है?
Sudan.
We are not responsible. But हाँ, ये सही बात है कि our release and the release of the war was simultaneously.
But it's a great time, sir, because we are seeing that the West and all the other sides are appreciating Indian actors and love movies.
They're seeing Manoj's pictures, not seeing all the pictures. I don't want to criticize, but there's one type of picture, and what he's trying to say, without being, he's not trying to boast about it, is that certain Indian cinema, the real cinema, is coming through.
Absolutely. Right, coming through.
And that's good.
That's another world actually. In Mumbai itself, there are two kind of industries existing here. One is mainstream, completely mainstream. Another one which is not really publicizing itself day in day out is the independent film culture, जहाँ पे बहुत सारे makers जो हैं without any mentorship, they are trying very hard. They are making films. They are taking those films to all the big international film festivals, and those directors are really appreciated and respected. they are honored every time they are taking their films there.
Yeah.
But the same filmmakers are not getting anything here, not getting any
But it's
kind
okay
of
अगर वहाँ से चालू हो जाते हैं, then it comes back
Yeah.
here, it's great.
This
The
great.
process change,
Yeah.
reverse करके at the end you'll still be appreciated.
Yeah.
And also human stories. ये तो
Yeah,
human
human
story
stories,
है.
yeah.
It's about this guy Solanki, he's fighting against the
Right.
tide,
Right.
supporting children का situations which are horrible and nobody wants to talk about.
Right.
वो सब. So I think that's a universal thing, na?
That's a
ये
universal
crime
thing.
against children.
Yeah.
A small time lawyer fighting a huge influential people, etc.
right.
Fabulous. It's my story here in a way.
Yeah, it's actually Cyrus's story.
Yeah.
In a way, very
Solanki.
very ordinary man, very ordinary man living in South Bombay.
It's almost like Gajraj has coached him and brought him here. Yeah?
Correct.
लगता
That
है
friend
तो
circle-
मुझे एक conversation
that friend circle is
उसको
right.
हाँ, बजाओ
Yeah.
बराबर.
Correct.
सिल्वरी को भी बजाओ अभी. सिल्वरी टाइम पे आ गया by
Yeah,
mistake.
correct.
ये कैसा हो गया?
Yeah.
हाँ.
So Gajraj Rao sir was on our show recently, and he just basically went off on Cyrus, went off on me for being like 2 minutes late for the episode.
Yeah.
It is the funniest thing. That's great fun.
Gajraj used to be a nightmare for I mean, we worked in the same
जी, जी,
group,
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल.
theatre group. Gajraj was a kind of an actor who never worked on his characters those days.
Okay.
Oh, my
But he
favorite.
was a nightmare for all the other serious actors because वो आ करके सबकी बैंड बजा देता था क्योंकि
Just making everyone lose character.
या वो ऐसे
laugh.
चीजें इम्प्रोवाइज कर देता
Yeah.
था वो कि किसी को समझ ही नहीं आता था कि यार अब क्या करें मतलब हाउ टू save our lines our performance. So he was kind of a danger. Many times I realized that most of the actors who had many scenes with Gajraj, they used to take tips from him. कि अगर तू कुछ ये वाला बोल रहा है तो मैं क्या बोलूं जरा बता दे.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Gajraj used to be that kind of an actor.
But Gajraj has mentioned Manoj 5 times in the interview. Huh?
Yeah.
और मनोज ने एक बार भी mention नहीं किया. मैंने introduce किया
अभी, yeah,
Gajraj Rao जी का
correct,
नाम.
correct.
Just for the record, let the record show me, Lord.
अभी तो किया.
अभी two more times are left. Two more times are left in this episode.
अभी reverse तारीफ है. He's not paying attention. He's not doing it, but he does his own thing.
So you
Fair
were
enough.
in the same theatre group with Ashish Vidyarthi sir also.
Yes. And to tell you the truth, it was actually that group was founded by me and N.K. Sharma, who was the director.
Yeah.
And then later on, Gajraj and Ashish Vidyarthi, when he passed out from National School of Drama, he joined us. Piyush Mishra, Sujit Sarkar, so many others. Imtiaz.
All good drinkers.
Yeah.
Very important.
Sir, I've heard you are really into wine.
Used to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You used to consider yourself a little bit of a wine
सर वो
sommelier.
रॉक के जैसा
yes.
आप भी
है ना?
कुछ करना चाहिए ना इसमें. Rock became a multi-billionaire with the
With,
tequila.
Tequila.
Tequila,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tequila.
Are you going to launch wine? Solanki wine. I've got the name. Solanki Gulab wine.
Yeah.
What do you feel?
Yeah.
Rose wine.
Solanki is closer to Sula also, you know.
Sola.
The Sola.
Solanki we can
Sula
call
we
it.
can call it. Sula wine. Sula wine.
Solanki.
Solanki ji will be so unhappy with the podcast, but so happy with the film.
The guy who
Good news, bad news, Solanki ji.
Solanki who himself is a
Yes.
teetotaler.
और
पूजा पाठ करने वाले
ये तो
आदमी.
नहीं अभी रिलीज होने के बाद देखेगा. Yeah. You mentioned, I just want to mention Bandit Queen, you were both in it, right? Back in the early days.
Gajraj was there.
Gajraj, you.
I was there.
Quite a few names who became household names.
Yeah,
today.
Nirmal Pandey, who is no
Of
more,
course,
God bless
yeah.
his soul. Saurabh Shukla.
Yeah, Seema Biswas.
Yeah,
of course,
Seema Biswas. So many.
All
of them.
these factory. Bandit Queen was a factory. Nobody realized at that time कि ये यहाँ से इतने almost a generation of great
Yeah,
actors.
all of and the entire gang
Yeah.
shifted right after the shoot.
हाँ.
पूरा हमारा
मुंबई.
जो थिएटर का सीन था वहाँ खाली हो गया था और जो बचे थे वो सब के सब धीरे धीरे आगे because suddenly they realized that now they have a place, a pad to put their suitcases in. Once we had our we rented.
Someone bolo podcast पे because some struggling actor will think Manoj will let me come and stay in his.
No. No. I have a family, man.
You're a family man.
Family man.
Let's quickly go back, Manoj, to the beginning here. What is this NSD ka rejection stories?
Yeah.
What happened and how? Just take us back.
Yeah.
When you were very young.
No, I mean, I always wanted to be inside National School of Drama. That's how the whole plan of going to Delhi happened. And I was 18 or 18 and a half. So my whole idea was to do graduation, complete my graduation from Delhi University, and also do theatre extensively for 3 years while I was doing my graduation, and go for the entrance exam get into National School of Drama. It never occurred that I will not be selected. You know?
You shouldn't laugh, but it's
but you need to have that self-confidence, right? That's needed.
It's like he's becoming Solanki ji. It's like Peter Sellers character. So,
It's so big. Because I worked so hard, 16 hours, 17 hours I was doing theatre. I know, really ignoring my study. I only wanted a certificate, graduation certificate from my father, because he always wanted me to complete graduation. And 1 महीने पढ़ता था मैं
जी.
और मैं हिस्ट्री ऑनर्स में, मतलब 2 साल 3rd डिवीजन आया, तो 3rd ईयर में मैंने कॉम्पनसेट कर दिया, काफ़ी अच्छा 2nd डिवीजन, एंड देन ओवरऑल मेरा 2nd डिवीजन हो गया था. बट ऑल ऑफ those 3 years I worked very hard. I worked in many plays, done many street plays and stage plays. बहुत काफ़ी काम किया मैंने, बहुत पढ़ा भी, बहुत देखा. I was very sure that I am going to be selected. वो हुआ ही नहीं. Then went through complete hell. I really didn't have a plan B, but somehow 1 month, 2 months, it really took me. It was like it was really like for a young guy, the feeling was very similar to the first love, rejection, that kind of a thing.
Sir, you've been rejected so many times. Do you remember पहले बार?
Correct.
पहली बार में तो
पहला
जमीन खिसक जाती है.
पहली rejection.
मतलब सुसाइडस के साथ होगा कि नहीं
मेरा सब arranged है भाई, सब arranged है.
So I know that actors who are in theatre and who enjoy theatre always have stories of how, like, one theatre performance which everything went wrong in that performance,
Right.
or like you forgot some line and
explained Banda to us.
yeah, I know. Everything went wrong. Yes.
shows,
Yes.
shows go wrong.
Yeah.
Some show here
Correct.
and there,
It's
they
always
go
something,
wrong.
yeah.
Not exactly the play, but
Yeah.
for first show is
But only the
always
actor knows, na?
Yeah.
Because किसी का wrong line, wrong
Yeah.
entry,
Yeah,
wrong.
correct.
Only
पीछे
actors.
गया
Yeah.
script में
And it's all live. You can't. Yeah.
Most
So
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
the first show.
Yeah.
Always the first show of any play invariably goes wrong.
Okay.
Because you have rehearsed without the audience. You've done all the preparation. You really worked hard. But the one thing which was lacking in all of it was the audience.
Yeah.
The moment you are on the stage and the auditorium is packed, just by looking at the audience,
Yeah.
you start.
ये बहुत touchy subject है because हम दोनों comedy भी करते हैं, वहाँ पे audience नहीं मिलते हमको. We can't
So
understand it.
we are always doing it without audience.
We don't understand. तो कोई फर्क रिहर्सल शो में कोई फर्क नहीं होता है ना.
लेकिन हम लोगों के साथ एक बार हुआ था.
जी.
एक प्ले तैयार किया था. दैट वाज वन एक्टर प्ले, एंड वो मैं कर रहा था और 2 दिन तो ऑडियंस आई. 3rd day it was quite foggy in Delhi. So Delhi fogs are like sometimes it's so terrible that people don't even get out of their homes.
Correct.
और जब हमने सोचा कि यार वो फॉग है तो क्या हुआ, उतने लोग तो आ ही जाएंगे.
जी.
और मेरे डायरेक्टर ने आके कहा नहीं तुम करो, बहुत अच्छा है, लोग आ चुके हैं, बहुत बढ़िया है. And as soon as that
Curtain opens.
I saw my team sitting there and nobody else was there.
It's like
and
the
my
podcast.
Director is waving at me. Go on. Can't stop.
एक भी नहीं था.
एक भी नहीं.
But imagine it's
Not
your
even
team,
one,
right?
Not even one.
Imagine it's your
person.
team, so they have to laugh extra hard at the punchlines and cry extra at the sad moments because they have to really sell it. That's really funny.
But I think theatre is the best thing
Yes,
that can happen
absolutely.
to any
It was
actor.
just amazing for a guy like Manoj who's done actually comes from the lowest form of street theatre
Right.
all the way to this 30 यहाँ पे 32 लोग हैं 4 miners 5 bodyguards 2 manager Z studio से
ऐसा
10
कुछ नहीं
लोग एक hair and makeup ड्राइवर तो सर की मर्जी पे डिपेंड हो जाता है कौन सी गाड़ी में बैठ जाऊँ ना. 5 cars are downstairs 7 drivers.
Don't believe him. And mainly you never believe.
नहीं, but I'm saying my point is कि वहाँ से I mean all the things you've been through like empty audience, street
Right.
play,
Yeah.
people are telling you सड़क से हट जा and all that.
Right.
And then to now,
Right.
you're actually doing the easiest work in some ways.
Yeah.
In some ways,
I mean,
physically.
as compared to theatre,
Huh.
acting in cinema is quite easy. If you compare it.
हाँ.
हाँ, क्योंकि यहाँ पे आपको इतने मौके मिलते हैं. एक टेक,
एक
2
दो
टेक,
line
3
cut,
टेक, 4.
rest,
हाँ.
हाँ.
फिर उसके बाद रेस्ट हो जाता है. फिर दूसरे एंगल से शूट करते हैं लोग. तो सिनेमा में मेरा मानना है कि a bad performance can be edited so well that it will look good. and a very good and a mind-blowing performance edited by a bad editor
Yeah, correct.
can be as horrendous as
Absolutely.
that any bad acting that you have seen.
Let us hear Manoj Bajpayee's list of top 10 bad performances, which are mind-blowing.
So no, I've seen many of the directors saving some performances of actors, and they were hamming, and the director is pulling his hair. He doesn't know how to save this performance because it is very crucial for the film. And then in the end, editor and director, they sit down and they find a way to make it look good. So cinema still is more of a for director's medium than actor's medium.
Okay.
Actors को तो हर एक्टर को काम करना चाहिए थिएटर में, नॉट बिकॉज कि वो उसको स्टेज की तरह इस्तेमाल करे, लेकिन एक्टर अगर थिएटर में काम करता है तो he is training himself emotionally, spiritually, physically.
And rejection इतना है उसमें ना,
इतना rejection है,
empty audience, bad reviews, people don't feel bad, कुछ भी बोल सकते हैं आपके face पे, अच्छा नहीं है, whatever, all that, which you don't get once you're a star.
No, I mean the cinema में what you have done, but you also know there are so many other departments, few of them went wrong, and you may have gone wrong too, but वहाँ पे आपने अच्छा परफॉर्म कर दिया एंड इट विल बी गुड इवेंचुअली, यू कांट बी श्योर इन सिनेमा. बट थिएटर में यह है कि अगर आप अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं तो अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं. देयर इज
नो अदर मौका है ना, एक पॉइंट जब चालू हो गया या शुरू हो गया,
देयर इज नो अदर इंटरवेंशन देयर. सो वो थिएटर का बहुत बड़ा
थिएटर इज लाइक माय सुहाग रात. आई वाज नॉट अलाउड अ सेकंड टेक. I mean, the other girl was outside. She doesn't watch.
She doesn't watch.
I'm also family man. We have to take a quick break. When we come back, a little bit more. And of course, we'll talk about all the successes, starting from what I think is one of the greatest, I think Abbas will agree, he's not here, performances in Hindi cinema. Biko Matre, when we come back.
Hello, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcasts Network. On the Wire Talks, Siddharth Bhatia talks to filmmaker Onir about the ongoing marriage equality case in the Supreme Court and what its repercussions could be. On All Things Policy, Saurabh Todi and Manoj Keval Ramani discuss the recent visit of the Chinese Foreign Minister to India for the SCO Summit and his bilateral meetings with other foreign ministers. And on the Habit Coach podcast, Ashton shares tips to stop the negative mind chatter and how to fill yourself with positivity. Once again, don't forget to visit our merch store on ivmpodcasts.com. We have some exciting stuff for you over there. Follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. If you like our shows, spread the word. Tell your friends and don't forget to rate and review them wherever you're listening to them. You'll also find all our shows on youtube.com/IVM Podcasts. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week, Cash Free Payments and HDFC Mutual Fund. Thank you for making this possible.
Okay, we're talking, Manoj, we have to go back to that iconic character. But what was the build-up getting into the films at that point? You had done Bandit Queen.
I've done Bandit Queen. I've done one film by Mahesh Bhatt ji, Tamanna.
Yeah.
Produced by Pooja. That was Pooja's first production.
Yeah. Pooja Bhatt is Mahesh's daughter.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Because you're young.
Sure. Yes.
She was
Mahesh
a star.
Bhatt.
Those days she was a star in her
very
own
pretty,
right.
very pretty. And Manoj's thing about the director pulling his hair, that was Mahesh Bhatt. Because come here. We love you, Mahesh.
And I have done few of the series. Serial किया था वो स्वाभिमान.
Correct, of course.
स्वाभिमान used to come. So yeah,
The great
was
Rohit
there.
Roy. Huh?
So हमको कितने पैसे मिलते थे? पर एपिसोड 1,000 रुपए, 1,500 रुपए.
That's it?
हाँ, पर एपिसोड यही मिलते थे.
ये पॉडकास्ट के लिए और मिलेगा.
He was making a lot of money from NTV.
MTV, yes.
Conveyance.
The golden era of MTV. Yeah.
आने जाने because South Bombay ना, I'm going to Juhu every day.
उस समय कन्वेंस मिलता था.
Conveyance मिलता था. हर every unit member.
Yeah. $100, $150. हम अपने रेम्युनरेशन से ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टेड थे कि कैसे शूटिंग खत्म होगी तो हम $150 जाकर के लेंगे. एंड उस दिन शाम को जो है कौन सी दारू पी जाएगी और चिकन लॉलीपॉप एंड सैलड एंड पीनट्स और बियर पिया जाएगा या फिर बोतल लेके कमरे में जाएं.
The plans with friends.
It's so
Major
correct, I
life
can't
plans.
tell you.
Yes, correct.
कि in the small setups of the unit, everyone stands for the conveyance. Back 90s की बात है.
Now
But
it's not
From Shah Rukh Khan downwards, they're all standing in the line
Line.
to take their cash. Cash पैसा.
Cash पैसा.
Perfect. एक sign मारो और मैं कभी-कभी दूसरा sign भी करता था हम लोग, because somebody
Okay,
is not
extra
there.
money.
The money is there, it's
Yeah,
budgeted
correct,
for.
correct. Yeah.
But that was amazing. 150 bucks used to
Yeah.
be far bigger than the remuneration those days.
So don't say that. They are happy to pay you only 150 and for the sequel.
So, matlab, like, you would go home still in bus, but so you have extra money for the alcohol. and all
Extra
that,
money
yeah.
for the alcohol,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
your
yeah.
food.
Great, yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
And if, but I used to be a little smarter. So I used to find food on the set somewhere.
तो वहाँ पे खाना भी हो गया.
कि खाना भी हो गया.
अब वो
सिर्फ दाल.
सिल्वरी.
150
Yes.
है, pure 150
Yes,
saving है.
great.
मनोज जी का कहने का मतलब है कि वो प्रॉप था. वो प्रॉप को खाता था. सर इट्स प्लास्टिक फ्रूट.
बस पेट भर रहा है, खत्म करो.
और कितनी बार तो मतलब कन्वेंस के लिए जो ऑटो वगैरह भी नहीं लेते थे हम या बस नहीं लेते थे. वो जो लाइट्स वाली गाड़ी जाती थी फिल्म सिटी से निकलती थी.
True,
Okay.
true.
हाँ.
We used to
तो
do
मैं-
this. ये सेम जुगाड़.
हाँ,
Fantastic.
सेम जुगाड़.
You get on the
ट्रक
company
के पीछे
cars,
खड़े हो
company
जाओ,
trucks.
ट्रक के पीछे लटक जाओ.
हाँ.
वो आपको जो है जहाँ तक जा रही है
छोड़ देगी.
बस
Yeah.
जहाँ तक जा रही है. और अगर आपके डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन में जा रही है वहीं पे आप उतर
अरे
जाओ.
कोई ना कोई पॉइंट तो मिलेगा यार. And you have to be positive. And he's right with the equipment trucks जो थे ना, equipment, the prop trucks, all that. You just get on those and you'll get back to civilization.
Get back to
We all did that. It's amazing. And one day I think I saw Amitabh in one of these. I said, boss, sorry. I'm just kidding. It's part of the culture. Wow. Let's talk. So Satya, how did Satya happen?
सत्या वही
राम गोपाल वर्मा.
राम गोपाल वर्मा. तो बैंडेड क्वीन के में जो स्क्रिप्ट पे काम कर रहे थे कन्नन अय्यर, उसने बाद में बनाई थी एक थी डायन. कन्नन अय्यर ने मुझे फ़ोन किया, कहा कि यार रामू इज लुकिंग फॉर द मेन हेंचमैन ऑफ परेश
For
रावल.
the first time for a male.
हाँ. मेन हेंचमैन फॉर द परेश रावल गैंग इन दौड़. तो और कुछ एक और भी कास्टिंग उसमें छोटे छोटे रोल्स की है, यू शुड कम. तो ऐसे यार कन्नन हम लोग क्या करेंगे यार, हेंचमैन कैसे बनेंगे. नहीं एक हेंचमैन की अच्छी कहानी है क्योंकि उसका लव इंटरेस्ट भी है और वो लड़की भी उसी ग्रुप गैंग में है. तो मैं चला गया. पहले इरफान मिला रामू से एंड वी वर आउट. एंड देन विनीत करके एक बहुत अच्छे एक्टर हैं हमारे सीनियर, वो मिले. देन ही वेंट अवे. Then few more candidates were there. Ramu met them. They went away. And then it was my turn. I went inside and said hi. And he said, sit. So what have you done? I said, I've done a film with Mahesh Bhatt ji. Played a significant part in that. And also I'm doing Swahiman, a soap for DD. He said, okay. What else you have done? I said, I have done Bandit Queen. And that rung the bell with him because he was a big fan of Bandit Queen. He's seen Bandit Queen more than 3-4 times. He said, Bandit Queen, which role you've done? I said, Man Singh. Literally, he sprung up from his seat. He said, you don't look like Man Singh. And I go, no, sir, it was beard and it was makeup. A lot of heavy aging was done. But you're too young and too good looking for Man Singh. So there was a compliment.
Floating हो गया.
I said,
He's hitting on you, sir.
good looking? Really? He said, I can't believe I have been looking for you since 5 years. 5 साल से वो आदमी मुझे ढूंढ रहा था, but he was not.
Sir, but इसमें audition नहीं था. Just conversation.
Just conversation. But those days
Line wine, look वो test कुछ नहीं.
तो उस समय तक कुछ नहीं हुआ, बातचीत हो रही है. And then he said, don't do this film. I said, why? You will get 35,000 rupees and I was looking for you all of these years. I have a film for you as a lead. So I want to keep you for that. Don't do anything else. Nobody should know that you are doing that film. And for me it was like कि क्या ये सही है जो आदमी बोल रहा है. And suddenly I realized that what if it doesn't happen? What if the promises fall down? Because promises used to fall down very easily in this industry.
People say anything.
Anything, any promise.
We promised you a short podcast.
So, no, sir, please give me that role in Daud. I insisted. Then he kind of gave up. He said, okay, do it. You'll get 35,000 rupees. That's it. And I'll get you money to do your own costume. वो भी किया मैंने. फिर बाल भी छोटे कर लिए. वो तो कीड़ा था ही अपना लुक बनाने का. वो सब किया. And then, whatever I shot, Ramu always looked at me as that mafia guy. In his next. Even on the set of Daud. And then he finished Daud. Immediately he dived into Satya. Satya ki script jab complete hui, then he said, he called me up and said that I want you to play the second role. I was heartbroken because till this time I was the main guy.
Yeah.
And now when the script was complete, he
So
realized...
RGV lied.
Yeah.
You were right to take the 35,000 दौड़ करने का जो मौका मिला.
I thought that, and those days people never used to divulge the details of the script with their actors.
Yeah.
So I felt that, what is the use if I'm not playing the main guy? Then he said, come over. I went to his house. He said, that role I can cast anyone. I need someone like who has a great personality, great presence in front of the camera. But for Bhikkhu Mhatre, I need an actor like you. तो हमारे पास कोई चॉइस तो था नहीं ना. तो with heavy heart I started preparing. 4 months after that we started shooting. Every day, Cyrus, every day there used to be applause after every shot.
Wow.
After every shot, entire light people, spot people, production people, co-actors, they used to, assistant directors, they used to just crowd around just to see the shots of mine. And that was so overwhelming for me. It was such a validation every day.
But it's a fantastic film.
Yeah.
No doubt. I mean, you firstly, and of course, Ram Gopal Verma, क्या हुआ उसके बाद?
He made many great films after that, like Company.
Company was good.
Shul, Con, in all of these films he made.
Con was good. Shul was good. Yeah.
So, but for me, to get that kind of applause almost for every shot of mine was something else. And improvisation ki itni aadat thi, and I was already in the character. I was no more Manoj Bajpayee. So everything that I was doing as Bhikkhu Mhatre. Just staying away from everyone, sitting and eating my lunch alone because
aggressive alpha personality.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
So. And I just wanted to remain in the character because the script was not there with us. So there was a very thin storyline I had and on which I have worked on the character. But I'm so happy that it worked off. It really worked out so well that...
I think it'll go down as one of the greatest Indian films of all time when somebody writes the book of Indian films.
Yeah. Right.
And part-breaking, changing.
I personally feel, Cyrus, that... it's Satya which has changed the
definitely the gangster films have become so much better immediately because of this one movie.
Yeah, and also what it has done that it has opened doors to so many directors. Directors who were completely out or they thought that they would never be able to tell their own stories, but they came in immediately, like Rakesh Mehra and all of these people. They were in town, they were making ads, but
in fact some of them became gangsters.
Didn't Anurag Kashyap also AD with RGV?
No, RGV के साथ में writer था वो.
Writer थे, okay.
So he's written Satya with Saurabh Shukla.
Wow.
Then he's written Shul. Then he's written Con. So 3-4 films he's written for him.
But the question here is, Manojji, when you were on the set of Satya, as basically the lead, you can say second lead, but did you take conveyance?
Yes.
No, that's the important story. Every day. Script नहीं मिला, conveyance मिला.
Conveyance को मैं बचाने में बहुत लगा. तो I was suddenly a blue-eyed boy for Ram Gopal Verma. So whoever he used to just get impressed by, that day, that actor used to get the chance to travel with him and
keep the conveyance in the pocket.
And you don't even get to spend on the alcohol because he was treating alcohol in his car.
Wow.
In his car. So you are being treated by the Ram Gopal Varma
That's
like
too
a king.
cute. Na? And Manoj, suppose now next stop is Hollywood. He's now a huge international star, Avengers series or whatever. Still wants his convince. So Manoj, कैसा लगा आज का shooting? What did you like? What did you not like? Nothing but convince.
But but when you're shooting for a Hollywood film outside, American film outside,
They give podium.
they give per diem. So you'll always find me standing there
Why not?
for per diem.
Why not?
That interests me much more than the marriage.
Per diem का मतलब I think is per day.
Per day,
So
yeah.
they just give fixed sum.
Fixed
But
sum.
उसमें खाना पीना सब है ना.
I love it
Yeah.
because then I can save.
And we are Indians. There will be somebody you can call. I am staying in. Superb. Dollars. He's talking about dollars.
Dollars.
Yes, not
Dollars.
different situation completely. All right. Before we go into the AMAs, then the OTT revolution that happened. Obviously,
Right.
you've talked about it.
Oh, before that, Gangs of Wasseypur.
Gangs of Wasseypur. Okay, chal.
Yeah.
He's
So another great gangster film. That's
Right.
from my generation,
Yes,
and our generation is in love with your performance in.
Yeah,
Gangs
thank
of
you. Gangs of Wasseypur is what Satya was for our generation.
Yes.
Yeah, because
He thinks Wasseypur is a real place, but
Yeah.
he went searching for it. Uttarakhand points.
Yeah, it is there in Jharkhand.
Yeah,
There is a
There's
Wasseypur.
a place called
Actual
Wasseypur.
name is Wasseypur.
Actual name, huh? Actual name.
So no, I'm forgetting the.
I'm telling you, it's about the island.
Sach mein?
It's
No,
about the island.
didn't the so the writer of the movie who played Perpendicular in the film?
Yeah, he's there.
I'm forgetting the actor's name.
He's one
but-
of the sons of Sardar Khan.
Exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
one of the sons of Sardar Khan.
So he's
He-
Durga's son.
Yeah, he is originally from the area of Wasseypur.
From the area.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's from
that's
the
why
area.
he
He's actually from
originated the
He is
story
actually
from that.
So he
And-
he knew about
Yeah.
the dynamics.
Yeah.
Origin.
Yeah.
I was
Origin
watching
story.
your episode, the reunion on Kapil Sharma, where he
Right.
told this story, and I was like, I was mind blown. Ki, oh, this person
Yeah.
was actually from that area, and he actually originated the story from there. It was amazing.
Right.
Manoj ji, we get all our information from Kapil.
Kapil Sharma, yes. All our research
हम
is
लोग
Kapil
just
Sharma.
we watched the last week's episode, हमको पता चल रहा कि क्या करने का उसके बाद.
Correct. That was a great
अभी
episode.
कितनी जगह तो आप जाओ तो लोग कहते हैं अरे सर आप मेरे बड़े फेवरेट हो.
Yeah.
मैंने आपका कपिल
Kapil
शर्मा
Sharma
दो
को देखा.
और सर नेशनल अवार्ड विनर
Yes, correct. I was sure.
पद्मश्री फिल्म आफ्टर फिल्म विच इंटरनेशनल ऑडियंस इज स्टैंडिंग ओवेशन एंड देयर चूतिया वेलकम कपिल शर्मा पे व्हाट टू डू सच इज लाइफ सर.
Yeah. So what was that like, sir? Gangs of Wasseypur, working on that.
Gangs of Wasseypur was like a reunion with Anurag.
Ji.
That night I got a call just before I was going off to sleep at around 9:45, and we never spoke to each other for many years. And suddenly I got this call and he said, "Would you work with me? I know I have a film." I said, "Okay, just do one thing. Send your car to my building. I'm coming to your office." Immediately, he sent his car and I went to his office, and he started reading the script. I stopped this script and I said, "Please," I'm Vasan Bala. He was his
Oh, wow.
associate.
Great.
So Vasan was there, and I requested Vasan to get 2 bottles of red wine.
Did you have a preference?
सोलंकी जी
Did you have a preference?
सोलंकी जी
Which
I know,
red
sir,
wine?
कि जो भी है
जो भी है।
मत्था घूमना चाहिए बस.
अच्छा, okay. मत्था घूमना चाहिए बस. Great.
फिर वो मंगा, जब तक वो रेड वाइन आई तब तक जो है स्क्रिप्ट खत्म हो गई थी.
Yeah. Sir, is matha means head.
हाँ.
वाइन क्या है.
Wine is wine. Wine is wine.
तो जैसे ही स्क्रिप्ट खत्म हुआ, देन स्टार्ट टॉकिंग टू हिम कि ये चीज़ अच्छी, ये इसको ऐसे कर सकते हैं, इसको ऐसे कर सकते हैं. देन ही सेड, बट आर यू डूइंग द फिल्म, आर यू प्लेइंग द कैरेक्टर? आई सेड, लेट्स ओपन द वाइन. आर यू रियली डूइंग द? मैंने कहा बेवकूफ़ आदमी, अगर मुझे नहीं करना होता तो वाइन क्यों मंगाता. मैं तो 20 पेज के बाद ही करना चाह रहा था, तो थोड़ा भाव खा रहा था
Oh,
मैं.
nice. So 25 years. 25 years.
Because I could see the film, I could see what Anurag was trying to make, and also I could see my character. एक बार आप कैरेक्टर दिखना शुरू हो जाता है. वो कमाल की बात है. गैंग्स ऑफ वासेपुर, साइरस, अनुराग ने एक बड़ी अच्छी बात कही थी जब उस नरेशन के बाद कि I want to make a Hindi film, Hindi mainstream film. And this is the kind of Hindi mainstream film I would make. And the things were clear for me. So I told myself, if my director wants to go and make a Hindi film of this kind, let me also go ahead and make a character which is just antithesis of heroes.
Yeah.
All heroes have great hair, okay? They are falling, zulfe, nicely conditioned and hair brush.
Yeah,
ये गोटी वोटी
हाँ,
फैंसी अभी आजकल
जो जितने सारे जो वो सारे के सारे फ्रिल्स हटा देते हैं.
Yes.
And let's make a hero.
angry less made up man.
No, he's not even angry. Rather, he's a womanizer.
Yeah.
Sardar Khan is less of a criminal, more of a womanizer. So
So, इसमें experience है या नहीं? As an actor, I'm asking purely. Preparation तो किया है उसने? सच तो बताओ सर, people are looking up to you for inspiration.
बिकॉज साइरस जैसे कई सारे दोस्त मुझे मिले, उनको ऑब्जर्व किया था मैंने.
सौरभ शुक्ला.
So how did the shooting of the films go about? Because they were both released in the same year.
No, it's just 1 month gap. So he shot both the parts in one go.
Wow.
So after 45 days, I was free.
Ji.
I was. They kind of packed up my work. They wrapped up first part, and they continued shooting with Nawaz.
Okay, wow.
And
As
all
part of the
other
same
actors.
set, basically.
Same.
thing.
They
Wow.
actually
Amazing.
got out of the shooting only after 90 days or 100 days. They shot so much.
45 days, गिन के बताओ, 4,500 rupees कम से कम. Right.
Convinced.
And एक bottle wine. वो भी red.
But it in 2000 whatever 8 or 5 or 10 when the
But
movie came out.
I had an
it should have been
amazing
more,
time in
yeah.
Banaras because we were shooting outside Banaras, and so every morning around 4:30 we used to leave the hotel
Yeah.
and travel 1 hour, 1.5 hour, 2 hours to reach the location, and come back late in the evening. But I had great time. That's a city that everyone should go and really stay for 10 days, 15 days, just to soak in the atmosphere of that city. This is an amazing, divine city, which really seems like it is not part of this planet.
तो बनारस में भांग अलाउड है, भांग अपने
ये
type
भांग के ये कहाँ से आ गया?
I'm just saying
It's not
Banaras.
even
I'm
a
saying he
question,
enjoyed
sir.
Banaras a lot.
कमाल के भांग मिलते हैं वहाँ पे.
जी.
Sir, how would you know?
भांग
अपना संस्कृति में है.
भांग वाली
Allowed.
बिस्किट खा
Allowed
सकते
by
हैं.
law. हाँ.
भांग की बिस्किट है, भांग की ठंडाई है,
जी.
भांग की आइसक्रीम है.
जी, भांग
ये
कैसी?
रॉक को मारो गोली.
Yes.
Forget tequila और wine.
भांग
This is the new industry. Now all the heroes have to do something. Second innings.
Absolutely.
भांग was part of our growing up years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
बच्चे को खिलाते.
या बच्चे को खिलाते थे.
Like what
मेरे
age?
फादर
What age?
मेरे फादर होली में
What age? अच्छा.
8 9 years में
Yeah.
आधा
बच्चों को चल रही है और-
गिलास ठंडाई दे देते थे वो हमको. मेरी माँ इतना गुस्सा करती थी मेरे बाप को.
And you
और
get-
सारे बच्चे जो है तो नौकरी पड़े हुए हैं.
Wow, that would be great. What Insta footage that would be.
उसके बाद मेरी
आज बच्चे बड़े शांत लग रहे हैं क्या?
अबे ये पिक्चर देखने हैं.
मेरी माँ ने क्योंकि हम लोग 6 भाई बहन थे
जी.
एंड पेरेंट्स, तो हमारे घर में बनता था करीब 3 kg मटन विद द स्टाफ एंड एवरीथिंग. दैट वन होली we were so bloody high on bhang, all of us, brothers and sisters,
Yeah.
that we finished 3 kg. 3 kg
kgs of mutton.
My mother
Wow.
didn't utter a word.
और सब youngsters?
हाँ, सारे youngsters थे. 3 kg mutton.
That's a lot, yeah.
All of us were drunk on completely flying.
That's great. Oh.
Sir, he's the family man. चलो AMS.
Let's get to some AMAs. Yep. So, sir, we have some AMA questions sent in by our listeners for you. The first one comes in from Kazillion, who says, you are known to
Asli
go...
naam, for sure.
Kazillion says, you are known to go out and buy the fruits and veggies
Yeah.
for your house. Have you ever asked the shopkeeper or seller for free mirchi, free dhania or something else? And have they ever retorted with like a
पता है
snarky
अभी कुछ 2 साल पहले मैंने ये काम किया था.
Okay.
वो सब्जी वाले ने कहा है, नहीं सर आपको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा सर, प्लीज सर ऐसे मत कीजिए सर. अच्छा नहीं लग रहा आपको, सर आपको अच्छा नहीं लग रहा, प्लीज नहीं सर ये वाली बात मत कीजिए सर. He embarrassed me with that. He didn't let me bargain.
So do you go now and give double the amount every time?
I
कि नहीं तो
don't.
extra
No,
ले.
I don't do that. But yes.
But they don't charge you more, yaar.
Yeah, they
Huh?
can't.
They must be liking you and
Yeah.
not. Why will they charge you more?
No, but they enjoy the way I approach them. I enjoy the way I.
आपका
I know,
professional
I
approach जो
choose,
है, हाँ.
I choose the right oranges, right tomatoes, right potatoes. So
I feel
it
ये
was-
सब फल का जो चूजिंग है बहुत सेक्सुअल होता है ना. ये दिखाओ, ये दबाओ, ये दिखाओ, ये कैसा, ये नरम है, ये कड़क है. I'm not never comfortable with this conversation, यार. Especially when your mother or grandmother or someone is doing it and you're standing like little boy, तेले हाथ में.
I would look at this now in a different way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
You have ruined
Yeah.
veggie shopping for Manoj
You
Bajpayee.
just crushed it
Yeah,
completely for me.
What about bhang and 8-year-olds?
Those are being promoted. Ramanathan has asked, what will happen first? You in a film with Vijay Sethupathi or cameo by Vijay Sethupathi on Family Man season 3?
I think Family Man would happen first.
You heard it here, guys. You
So
heard it here.
I don't know Sethupathi will be making a cameo or not, but I would love it if he comes in.
Be great.
Yeah, we are very good friends. And he's an amazing guy. He's such
Yeah.
a hilarious guy.
Yeah.
You know, one of a kind. वो कमाली आदमी है. वो सड़क पे खड़ा रहता है और you will not be surprised. I know I will not be surprised if he just starts asking his fans to get some food from their home. He's such a foodie. तुम्हारे घर पे क्या बन रहा है उधर? अभी मैं मटन बना मेरे को मिलेगा क्या? So he will start he's that kind of a guy.
इसमें भी एक चीज है ना, ओवर फ्रेंडली स्टार. Because I think स्टार का कोई बॉडी लैंग्वेज होना ही चाहिए ना. Right, if you over friendly then but there are a couple like that, यार.
No, but Vijay is like that. Vijay is as common as you can get. He's so ordinary in his behavior, and no pretension.
Yeah.
No pretension at all.
Correct. Cool. Arpit Bansal has asked, can you please teach Cyrus any Ramdhari Singh Dinkar's poem?
Who? Me?
Yeah, that's what.
अभी?
अगर आप सिखा.
एक दो लाइन
कर देता हूँ. अच्छा. डगमग डगमग दिग्गज डोले, भगवान कुपित होकर बोले, बांधने मुझे तू आया है, जंजीर बड़ी क्या लाया है. गर मुझे बांधना चाहे मन तो पहले बांध अनंत गगन, सुने को साध न सकता है, गर मुझे बांध कब सकता है.
Wow. सर इसका मतलब क्या हुआ?
इसका मतलब क्या हुआ?
Really, yeah. How to ask this most important question, sir?
So for Cyrus.
So you remember when Krishna went for some compromise to Duryodhan, and
correct.
he was a messenger from Pandava side. So there was a rule that messenger's job is only to give message, so he should not be hurt by anyone. And that was the time Duryodhan and Dushasan, all of these guys got so angry with the proposal that they ordered their soldiers to arrest Krishna. And that was the time he came into his own, and his whole persona started increasing.
Like
and
his true form.
He just started showing his true form. And he was bigger than the planet. And that was the time he gives his speech where he's very angry. So that is where the poet has written, डगमग डगमग दिग्गज डोले, मतलब कि पूरी धरती कांप रही है, पूरा यूनिवर्स कांप रहा है. डगमग डगमग दिग्गज डोले.
Yes.
Same.
भगवान कुपित होकर बोले, भगवान गुस्सा होकर बोले, बांधने मुझे तू आया है, जंजीर बड़ी क्या लाया है. गर मुझे बांधना चाहे मन, अगर तू मुझे बांधना चाहता है, गर मुझे बांधना चाहे मन तो पहले बांध अनंत गगन. ये जो लिमिटलेस स्काई है, पहले तुझे उसको बांधना पड़ेगा अगर मुझे बांधना है तो, है ना. सुने को साध न सकता है, यू कांट इवन मेजर द वैक्यूम. सुने को साध न सकता है, गर मुझे बांध कब सकता है. तो यू कांट इवन मेजर द वैक्यूम एंड यू आर हियर टू अरेस्ट मी.
Wow.
So
deep.
सख्त है. सख्त लौंडा.
Okay, just two small ones more, sir. This one comes from Bruce Wayne, who says, what is your definition of good acting? How do you judge during a performance whether you are acting well or not? And what are some recent good performances that you have seen?
और इसके बड़े सारे ये होते हैं. सबसे पहले तो अगर लेमैन की तरह से आप इसको समझना चाहें कि अगर मैं अपने कैरेक्टर में हूँ और आप मुझे जो मैं कर रहा हूँ उससे आपकी नज़र नहीं हट रही है, इसका मतलब कि ये अच्छी एक्टिंग है. बड़ा बेसिक है सबसे पहले. उसके नुआंसेस, उसके डिटेल्स में बात,
मतलब इन द मोमेंट रहता है.
इन द मोमेंट. हाँ. So if you are really getting engrossed into what I'm doing, that is a good acting. That's how you should understand first. Then उसके बाद बहुत सारे उसके और भी nuances हैं, उसके details हैं. That is for the actors to understand. And दूसरा क्या बोला उन्होंने?
What are some recent good performances that you have
There are
seen?
many. I have seen of a series called Trial by Fire.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You must watch Cyrus.
हिंदी में, English में?
No, Hindi में है, but you will understand.
So unnecessary, yaar.
So Rashri Deshpande, she's so amazing, and Abhay Deol, both of them are superlative in this series. Then I have seen Jubilee. You have some really good performances by some really young actors. Like Apar Shakti is good, Aditi is good, new girl Vamika is good. There is Siddhant, a young boy, he's amazing. Even Prasenjit Chatterjee is fantastic in this series. Vikramaditya has made a very good series.
Have you watched 9 p.m. Arnab?
I have been watching it since many years.
Fantastic. Never drops the performance. उसमें एक चीज़ है ना. Keep the consistency of performance. Come on, yaar.
Okay. So yeah, there are many performances.
कोई foreign वाला outside India?
आउटसाइड इंडिया तो यार अभी तो हाल फिलहाल में नहीं देखी हो गई.
हाँ.
हाल फिलहाल में तो कोई भी नहीं देखी है. बट आई वांट टू वॉच टार, केट ब्लैंचेट की.
Wow, yeah.
वो देखना चाहता हूँ मैं.
So you're always looking for the next thing to watch. is it?
Yes, always.
that's great. The last one comes from Vineet, who says, "Is Vajpayee and Bajpayee the same?" That's his question.
So part of
Is
the country.
the counter question is Bijay and Vijay are the same? Is same.
Ah.
So is it Venchot or Benchot? That's a little confusing.
It's
no?
same.
Same, no?
It's same.
मैं Benchot बोलता है. And then I say,
साउथ
मैं कुछ
दिल्ली
बोला
के
नहीं.
वैन बोलते हैं.
हाँ.
तो ब और वो अभी
और हमारे नॉर्थ इंडिया के लोग जो है ब बोलते हैं.
ब. But even
ब.
UP becomes more ber
ब.
or Bihar is more ber
ब.
towards east.
It's all ब.
It's all ber.
ब.
क्या बात है?
बीजय.
BJ.
हाँ.
Okay.
बंगाल भी बीजो है.
Bijoy. Got it. हाँ. गुजराती में बीजू.
सब बीजू भाई.
Oh, so it's actually Viku Matre.
Foreigners find
That's
this very
Bhiku.
confusing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bhiku.
So technically, sir, what you're saying is we should be saying Bajpayee, even for
Bajpayee.
Atal Bihari. the
Yeah,
great,
Bajpayee. He's Bajpayee.
He should be Bajpayee. I think in Hindi, everybody says Bajpayee when they speak in Hindi.
But so-
when they speak in English or another language, they change to Bajpayee, I think.
Atal Bihari Vajpayee used to write it as VAJ, I think.
Yeah.
VAJ,
100%. English में V है.
But our family has always maintained BAJ, PAYEE. So it's the same, BAJ, PAI, someone write. But
Yeah.
it's, and I suddenly saw a girl's name BAJ, PEE. But that's changed because of the because the numerology, you know.
Oh.
She must have changed.
Oh,
it, yeah.
so और confuse करते हैं सब लोग को.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to wrap it up here. He's a very busy man. It is called Banda. It's going to be a thriller. It's a superb. Everything he does is realistic and fantastic. You know that. I don't think there's anyone who says anything bad about this man. In the sense that he's a fantastic artist and
Yeah.
great honor for us to have you here.
Thank you.
And,
Convince Kamala.
Of course, of course. There's no question.